All right, guys. Get back to Kingmaker. Hey, Claire. Good timing. You just missed Leo in Final Fantasy 2. He's getting ready to destroy that dreadnought. When we left off last night, we had just gotten to Oleg's. And we just finished leveling everybody to level 2. Now we have 2 Smilodons. I can't tell whose is whose. But we really need to rest before those
I tire.
bandits get here. I think we can. I don't know that we can actually. All right, let's get to the point. You say the bandits are going to attack. Who are they and when will they arrive? Oleg waves his hand sullenly. Who are they? They're the Staglord's gang, that's who. These lands teem with bandits like bedbugs in a beggar's hut, and you just stirred them up. They have a camp not far from here. I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. The Staglord won't take an insult like this lightly, and his henchmen are more like demons than men. Tell me as much as you know. How many bandits are there? What do they want? What do they want? Those bloodsuckers think they own this land. They come and take what they want, and they steal a better part of our money in every month as a toll to their leader. They even broke our gate so we couldn't try to hide anything from them. Nobody knows exactly how many there are. Sometimes only 5 or 6 come. Sometimes it's a whole gang. I'd have shown them what for long ago if not for Svetlana. Okay. Well, let's say you have nothing to fear. I'll help deal with the attack. Yeah, we gotta project our kingliness out here because, you know, we're gonna be running this place eventually. Well, I appreciate your good intentions. I may not have the best manners, but Oleg Levitin's the last name you'll hear accused of being ungrateful. If we manage to defend this post, I'll reward you proper. We have to hide Svetlana. Please don't argue, Dev. Now we also need to decide on a plan. Go ahead and look around. There may be some tools that can be used for the battle. There are some pretty solid traps around. Some tar and a box of alchemist fire, looks like. Alchemist fire. We put it by the gate, light it with a burning arrow when the bandits are nearby. We could set the post on fire. Oleg shouts, surprised. Well, maybe if we covered the walls or something to protect them. All right, yes, I think it would work. I'll even shoot the arrow myself. I used to be pretty good with the crossbow back in my day. All right, I'm gonna look around, look for the best way for the tar and the traps. See what we can find. Might have to do one more fight while tired. All right, steel traps. Use the traps to help catch the bandits. Oh, nice. We got some bear traps, basically. Potatoes. I'll just take those. Boken's back. It's up here. If we can sell. I don't really see much else to interact with. Let's talk to Boken real quick. Local herbalist, what brings you here? We could use your help fighting the bandits. Where's this coming from? You want an old man like me to fight? Here, take this potion. Consider that my help. The bandits here bother you as much as Svetlana and Oleg, maybe more. Help us get rid of them for good. Boken scratches his head and then hums to himself and puffs his chest out. Well, all right, I'll show those troublemakers. They'll learn better than to chase an old man around. Someone might even write up some verses about me, maybe even heroic ones. Lindsay gives you a worried glance, then turns to Boken. Please be careful. Go ahead and help, but leave the heroics to us, you hear? All right. Cool.
That is not
Guess
far.
that'll do. Let's do it. Fear not. I'll stand between you and this scum. You're under my protection. I mean, here he flexes her shoulders. Finally, a fight. I was bored with all the talking. Well, these aren't the heroics I was hoping to write about. But I guess even the greatest heroes had to start somewhere. I see you're not easily cowed. I beg you, please be careful, and please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. Svetlana, go hide inside. We're going to go meet our guests. 6 hours later. Do we get to rest? I doubt it, right? Boom. Nice. So we got them on fire. We triggered a trap. This is great. Oh, and we are rested. Perfect. Nice little initial hit on them. Didn't kill any of them. But they are injured. Gotta watch out that we don't end up in a trap, though, don't we? Actually, no, there's like a bunch of dead bodies there. Are those the ones we fought earlier, though? No, we didn't fight that many. Did we just kill a bunch? All right, I'm cool with that. Okay, we got Haps. 2 bandits. Bandit. All right, there's only one named one. Let's actually cast Bless. And just move her forward a bit. Looks like Bless does move with you in this game. And then we'll rage. Hmm. Trying to get right up on him. I guess we don't need to rage yet. There's not much benefit to raging right now. Oh, well, it'll give us 10 hit points. Only 4 of them, though. It'll lower our AC. Let's rage next turn. Okay. Ow. Let's charge Haps. Okay. Use grease, maybe. This is standard. Move forward. How far can we cast grease? We can't really cast it in a super useful place at the moment. Maybe we should inspire. Alright, the other Smilodon. Ours has 20 health, nice. Can't charge any of them. Oh, we can charge him. They're not gonna provoke? Do it. Okay. Dead. Alright. Alright, our turn. Take this guy's turn away if we can. Damn. Try and get our tank up there. Stay safe, Boken. Good man. What we got here? Strength surge. Standard action, you can touch a creature, give it strength. Yeah. Alright, let's rage. And hit this guy.
Tear them apart.
Nice. Alright, full attack haps. This guy too? Nice. Have them lose their turn. Nice. Full attack. Oh. Fair enough. He's already lost his turn, so let's just hit him.
This should do it.
Let us strike as one.
Nice sneak attack. All the days will get a sneak attack too. All right. Ooh, unidentified cloak. Pollock is breathing heavily, but he shakes his fist in the air menacingly. You rats got what you deserved. Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. And our Boken here taught them a thing or two as well. You convinced the old alchemist to help you. Yep. Now, my lord, head on up to the guest rooms on the second floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean things up. And this is for your efforts. Now, don't offend me by trying to turn it down. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. If that were more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better. 100 gold. All right. Acceptable. What do you want an XP? Got a ways to go. Feeling pretty strong though. Liking it. Should we talk to Boken?
I know what to do.
Okay. And we can't. Yeah, we can't do any more until tomorrow. All right. Do I have to worry about stealing stuff when I grab things in a house? I wonder. Alright. Go to bed, talk tomorrow. Got it.
It's just not my lucky day.
As it should be.
Guide for travelers, hunters, and explorers of the River Kingdoms. Ooh, hello. Magic stuff. Let's rest. You wake from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it, you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. Quick look out the window, and you find that the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream, and then...
Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
The half-transparent outline of a beautiful nymph appeared before you. Even in this ghostly form, it's clear she's exhausted. Her shoulders are slouched, her large blue eyes burn with her pale face. Her voice is barely more than a whisper as she reaches towards you. It seems that only you can see or hear the nymph. Who are you?
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. The bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. The defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
I'm glad to begin. My adventure begins with such a beautiful sight.
Beauty is so tender. It can so easily be crushed under the blows of cruel fate. But you can save it from being undone.
What do you want from me?
Aid, salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon, even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
The Stag Lord is responsible for the fog?
Yes, it hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not.
That's the
leave
Stag
this
Lord's father
renegade,
he's keeping captive.
but even I was unable to defeat him.
How can I help you?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If
I like that they're
only I
bringing
could
in the
learn
Fae
how
stuff
it
in
was
the beginning of the
created,
story.
but my powers wane.
It's good for our character too, because we're kind of like a Fae
All I
sorcerer.
know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house.
We're not the Fae bloodline,
and
but
it echoes with the
close.
remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
okay, got it. I understand for well.
I don't believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
The nymph's whisper fades as she disappears. All right. We got some new magic stuff. Let's see if we identified it. Signet grants its wearer the ability to cast Bless as a first level cleric 3 times a day. This belt gives a +2 enhancement bonus to con and 2 resistance bonus on saves against disease, fatigue, and exhaustion. The cloak of resistance +1. Let's steal that. Ember. Emotional support panda is a +1 morale bonus to saving throws. Emotional support panda. Let's give. How much health do you have right now? Health out on this. Attack, AC, speed, saves. Does it not show their HP on here? Oh, right here, 28. And so both of you have 28. I'm going to give you more. You're likely to get hit more. Put you up to 30. Anything else magical? This gives someone blessed twice a day. Let's give that to Lindsay. Oh, we got a cat. Tiger. +2 morale bonus on perception and lore nature. Give 6 perception. Only 1 nature. 6 nature, 7 perception. Amiri's the best. We're gonna give it to Amiri so that best becomes even better. Yeah.
Time's not waiting. In due time.
Enorial, 8-eye, Enorial. Enorial? Alright. Svetlana. Good day. I hope you're feeling all right after that battle. I can't thank you enough for what you've done. I definitely don't want to waste your time, but if you have a moment, I have a request. What do you want to ask? Svetlana lowers her head. This is a very personal request, and maybe not important enough for your time. I will completely understand if you just say no. But the first time the Staglord's thug came here demanding money, they also took my wedding ring. Just tore it off my hand. It's just a trinket, really, but it meant so much to me. I remember every moment of the day Oleg came to me, that ring in hand, to ask if I'd marry him. I was standing in a fancy dress on the stairs of my father's home, fearing that I'd misheard something or that I'd say something stupid and everyone would laugh. Svetlana interrupts herself, shaking her head gently. If you happen to find my ring among the bandits' possessions, please bring it back to me. It's easy to recognize. My name is engraved inside the band. Svetlana drops her eyes, lowering her voice. There's one more thing. Among the bandits, there's a dark-haired woman who wields dual axes. She's not bad in a fight. In fact, she can be extremely dangerous and cruel. But please, I beg you, show her mercy if you have the chance. Okay. I'd be happy to help, Svetlana. So grateful for your help. All right. So tell me about yourself. How did you and your husband find the courage to establish a trading post in the Stolen Lands? It was Oleg's idea, though I'd support him in it. We didn't realize how dangerous it was here, of course. In Restov, everyone respects the Sword Lords and everyone's accustomed to relying on them. Even the mention of someone like Lady Jamandi would be enough to fend off a street thug or some other trouble. It could be even worse, it could maybe even work in some places here, but not with the Staglord's men. What can you tell me about the Staglord? He's not just some average bandit. If no one puts a stop to him, he'll turn the Stolen Lands into his personal kingdom. A kingdom of fear and oppression. It'd be a kingdom of lawlessness. Once I've dealt with the Staglord, your life will improve. Can't thank you enough for the hope you've given me, but please be careful. The Staglord is extremely dangerous. Alright. Talk to Enorial here. Got a new quest to get Svetlana's wedding ring. The elf looks straight at you, through the tangled hair falling into her face. Hey, you're an adventurer, right? Seeking your fortune in the Stolen Lands? You aren't the only one of your kind here. Take my advice. Keep your eyes open and watch your back. Sometimes the ones you call themselves your friends are the more dangerous than your enemies. Judging by the elf's voice, it's obvious she started the day with a jug of wine. Who are you? The elf grunts. Enorial 8-Eyes. Once upon a time, I was famous throughout Absalom. Enorial 8-Eyes of the Reckless Six. Well, glory passes quickly. A few miserable decades later, and no one will recognize you on the street anymore. What a shame. Famous Pathfinder. Would you like to join me? No, I've got enough to do already. You better manage on your own. Okay. We can find out about the Pathfinder Society. What are you doing here? I sit here waiting for adventurers who are in need of help. We may be sitting here in a backwoods tavern, but in Absalom, I have a lot of friends. We're eager to make a few coins. They have brave hearts, but shallow pockets. A little gold would be a welcome change for them. I can send them a message and they'll come. Absalom, you'll come from Absalom through a portal. If you're interested, just give me a sign and we'll arrange everything right away. This is how we can get custom characters to add to our party. All right, we don't need that. We're playing with the standard group this time. All right, halfling girl with tousled hair, wearing a dusty traveler's outfit, sits chewing the tip of her quill. Just a moment. How should I put this? Oh, I know. She scribbles something quickly in a notebook, scrawled with verse, raises her eyes and gives you a bright smile. Oh, hi. You come from Pitax, right? Tell me about it. I love Pitax, even though they kicked me out. A joyful place. What do you know about King Iravetti? He won his crown in a game of cards. which says as much about Pitax as it does about him. He's fiendishly clever. Some cheats I know told me that from the moment he appeared, he started pulling off such schemes that the old city masters just scratched their heads. With him in charge, gold flooded into Pitax, and also, he's incredibly, unimaginably, fantastically decadent and conceited. Getting drunk with whores at the pub, that's not Lord Iravetti's style. Oh no, he aims higher. Dressing up like a male Calistria with a golden codpiece and holding a 3-week orgy with dancing on the rooftops, parades, public executions, and in a contest for the best ode to the great unrivaled king. That's more like it. He also likes singing. He orders his guards to make citizens gather for his shows. May Shelyn have mercy on his listeners. Okay. What's life in Pitax like? Actually, Pitax has always been one huge nest of thieves, bandits, river pirates, smugglers, fences, card sharps. It's always been a home for the likes of them. That was before Iravetti became king. With him, a whole different life began there. Iravetti always wanted to make history, but not as another bandit with a crown, though that's exactly what he is. He wanted to be glorified through the centuries as a great patron of the arts, so he built the Academy of Grand Arts. Spent lots of gold to assemble the best artists, poets, and musicians. Of course, the very best ones refused to go, but he got what he wanted in a way. If Pitax was once just a booze barn for thieves, now it's a cabaret. Tell me about the academy you studied at. You know, jokes aside, I'm thankful to Iravetti for building it, but he has no taste at all whatsoever. He likes his art loud, bright, grandiose, and most importantly, glorifying his Royal Highness. He kicked out the best charcoal artist because he didn't wish to spend money on gray scribbles. He sacked a masterful flute player from Yansha for playing too quietly, and instead ordered them to open a kettle drum class. He even ordered the academy to expel me. For what? An innocent limerick. Would you like to go back to the academy and finish your studies? I'd like to return, but on one condition. If they threw out 3/4 of the professors who teach there now and returned all the ones they banished. If you ask me, I'm proud to have been expelled. If my art was to Iravetti's liking, then I would have reason to be ashamed. As long as mediocre lickspittles sit at the academy and those with real talent beg on the streets of Pitax, I'll not cross the threshold of that place. Maybe once we take over there, we can fix the academy up. That's like chapter 3 or 4. I don't remember exactly. The chapter 1 is dealing with the Stag Lord. 2 is the trolls, right? I don't remember. No. I think we go to Varnhold before we come back to Pitax. Pitax is like maybe chapter 4 or 5. Chapter 6 is dealing with the Fae. I don't remember, but we'll find out when we get there. Let me ask you about something else. Tell me about that book you're writing. What is there to tell? You've seen more of my rough drafts already, haven't you? The book about you and your adventures. I'm writing the whole truth, just as it happened. Well, the whole artistic truth. You know, no glory, no story. Okay. So what kind of character am I? Truth be told, I was a little afraid of meeting a real hero. In books, they're all protectors of the weak and poor, but what about in real life? You eased all my fears with 2 shakes of a tail. You're a true hero, just like the legends. My new fear is that in 100 years, my readers will say people like you never existed, but I'm writing the truth. You have an iron core. No matter what tricks fate throws in your path, you'll always know what's right and what's wrong. Some might say that's boring, but others will learn from you and their strong character. Interesting to see what she says when you have like other alignments, you know. All right. I'll leave her alone about that. Let's go. All right. Let's sell some more stuff to Oleg. Greetings. Oleg seems to be in a good mood and greets you warmly. You certainly ruffled those villains' feathers. Well, anyway, new day, new troubles. Have you seen the fog? Never seen anything like it before. The road to Rostov looks like someone spilled milk and it just hung in the air. Couldn't see anything through the soup, not even with a torch. Feels like witchcraft to me. I'll bet the Stag Lord's involved somehow. Rumor says he deals with all kinds of bad magic. Right, let's see what you got. Offer. And then let's also... know if I want a heavy crossbow. All right. We want to buy anything. We almost have enough for a bag of holding. That might help a lot. Hmm. $187. And then we were poor. All right. Now we can carry a lot of stuff. All right. If he has anything else to say. I need to take care of the Stag Lord. Do you know anything that can help me find him? That's quite a task you've set yourself on. The Stag Lord has a fortress somewhere in the area, but only a few chosen from the most trusted of his rabble are ever invited. The location of the fortress is a heavily guarded secret. With the fog hanging around, I'd imagine it'd be even harder to find. I suppose you could try to follow the trail of those bandits who attacked the post. They came from the southwest, from the side of the Thorn River. Fortress might be there, or at least some large camp of theirs where you can find information. What else can you tell me about the Stag Lord? Not much. Not like I've sat down and shared a cup of wine with the man, you know, but I think he arrived in the Stolen Lands less than a year ago from what I've heard, but soon as he got here, he took over everything. I wrote to Restov. Tried to warn them the Stag Lord wasn't some typical gang leader, but they didn't listen. The rumors about him are horrible. He'd kill a person if they so much as disagree with him. He never reveals his face, and those who've seen him up close report the same thing. Ugly scars cover every inch of his skin, not the covered by his clothes. Stag Lord's past is a mystery. He just arrived one day. He was immediately a power to be reckoned with. I guess the most surprising thing about him is that he has as many followers who admire him as he has minions who obey him out of fear. Because he's got some inner strength in him, maybe an inner madness. There are many who seem to follow him because of that madness. Like it was some kind of virtue. You're gonna fix him, Claire? Alright. Well, tell me about yourself. Why'd you open a trading post in such a dangerous place? I just dislike the noise. Like, answers reluctantly. I'm from Restov. Cities are complicated. Lots of people, each with their place on the shelf. Bow before this one, fear this other. Don't do business with a third, but be sure to extra nice to the fourth. And the villages are a little better. Everyone likes to stick their nose into each other's business. I just wanted a place where I could be my own master, so I ended up here. Right. Cool beans. All right, let's talk to Boken. See if he has a quest for us yet. Boken puts his hands on his hips. Old Boken still knows a few tricks to impress these blood-sucking dummies. Enough hiding in the damn bushes, I say. Can you help me in any way? Well, since you're asking, there's a cave nearby. I used to pick berries in there. But the place has been overrun by spiders. The berries are red and look a lot like raspberries. Fangberries, I call them. I'd be real grateful if you gathered a basket of them and brought them back. Just be quick. If you do, they spoil quickly. Okay. Those spiders in the cave are mean. Here, let me give you some alchemical fire. Crafted it myself. Burn those spiders to a crisp. That'll teach them for taking over my Fangberry cave. I also need a bucket of moon radishes. They're a rare, mysterious plant. I don't know where to find them, but I know the kobolds gather them and value them highly. It's not a huge deal, really. I'd do it myself if I were younger, but if you're willing, I'll pay you. 3 potions for the berries and a purse full of coins for the radishes. What do you need them for? You want to know, huh? Well, I'll gladly tell you after you bring me some. Okay, I'll do it. What you got? Acid flasks, alchemist fire, potions, wand of mage armor, wand of snowball. Okay. Pretty straightforward. I think that's that. So we've got a couple errands here. Svetlana's ring, fangberries, and moon radishes. And we're out looking for the Stag Lord. Let's get to it. Oh, we should talk to Amiri and Valerie too while we're here. We're gonna talk. Amiri utters a weary sigh. All right, spill it. I'm listening. We're just talking. You don't like it? Mary shrugs several times, perhaps flexing her muscles or maybe filling it in the silence. Don't know, she admits. Depends on what we're going to talk about. If it's about monsters or swords or scars, I approve. That's good. And if you're going to ask questions like why and what for and how, screw this. Mary looks you over slowly, head to toe. Or you got even harder ones? Tell me about yourself. This simple question seems to puzzle Amiri. She scratches her head and then starts counting on her fingers. First, I'm a barbarian. I'm strong. I grew up in the realm of mammoth lords. Left my tribe, the 6 bears. Amiri looks thoughtful at her 4 burnt fingers and shrugs. And I like fights, she concludes, bending her thumb. Okay. So let's hear about this ginormous sword of hers. You bet it's not simple. Check out how big it is. She proudly raises the blade, and you notice that even though Amiri is extremely strong, she still has difficulty wielding such a large sword. This sword belonged to a real blasted frost giant. I killed the beast and took this looker for myself. Fits me perfect. My damn trophy. Amiri's eyes flash with menace as she's challenging some invisible enemy to try taking it from her. Okay. Good talk. Talking. When we do some monster killing instead. Soon, Amiri. Soon. Al's over here. Greetings. Everything is well, I hope. I'm ready for new orders. Okay. Tell me about yourself. What exactly would you like to know? I was born into a noble family, though I didn't remain long in the family estate. My father sent me to the Order of the Eternal Rose, but I left once I realized I didn't match my principles. Why were you sent to be the Paladin Order? As you can imagine, from my first days I was surrounded by crowds of servants and nannies who never stopped praising my heavenly beauty. The Paladins of Shellen, who used to visit our house, echoed these praises. In the end, general consensus overwhelmed my father's better judgment. When I turned 6, I was brought to the Church of Shellen and told that this would be my new home. Don't pity me, though, I beg of you. Many who hear this story immediately assume that my parents were cruel and had no love for their child. Valerie's eyes become stern. My parents had respect for me. They taught me something that supported me all my life, a sense of self-esteem. Besides, they didn't abandon me. Once every 6 months, they would come and visit me at the Order of the Eternal Rose. We had some tea, and then had an hour to walk around the garden, and then they would take their leave, as etiquette demanded. Why'd you leave the Order? Because of my heavenly beauty, Valerie winces in contempt. According to Shellen's laws, all art is sacred, whatever form it takes. Severe punishment awaits those who dare harm a painting, sculpture, or poem, no matter how worthless the drivel might be. My looks always attracted unwanted attention from the pilgrims and acolytes at the temple. I received my first poem dedicated to me when I was 9. The author was some wealthy geezer. Valerie's lips thin in contempt, and that was only the beginning. Sculptures, pictures, poems, I was drowning in them. My admirers mobbed me, and I had to respectfully accept all their garbage. The clerics of the temple were magnanimous, for my suitors made generous offerings to the church, but one time I just snapped. Barely suppressing anger glitters across Valerie's eyes. Some wealthy idiot had dedicated an extremely untalented poem to me, and he had the nerve to read it right in my face, holding my sleeve. The hour was late, and I was on my way to get some rest after a boring lesson on rhymes. I lost control and tore the poem apart right in front of him. Valerie raises her head proudly. The paladins wanted to impose some punishment upon me. I don't remember which one exactly. They wanted me to repent. Instead, I just gathered my things and left. Okay, so what did you do after you left? I sent for Restov. I wanted to get as far away as possible from Shellen and the destiny everyone seemed ready to force upon me. Besides, the School of Swordsmanship in Restov was quite a decent reputation, and honestly I was hoping for an opportunity to learn from the famous Aldori masters. Eventually I became clear that their technique wasn't a good fit for me. They teach to avoid impact, whereas I prefer to raise my shield. But my abilities and skills, which I'd learned at the Order of the Eternal Rose, were enough to make the Sword Lords take an interest in me. They offered me the chance to join the mercenaries who serve the Sword Lords, and I accepted. But your beauty inspired many people in the Order. Valerie's gaze suddenly becomes cold, and here I'd hope to avoid the question. She exhales loudly. Well, let's get this over with once and for all. You should understand that I am perfectly aware that most races, orders, and genders find me physically attractive. It's beyond my power to change that. I've never given a potential admirer any reason to start conversation with me. It doesn't stop them. After leaving the Order, I took a dagger and cut the long hair they used to praise. Well, now I get letters praising the beauty of my eyes. It's because of my appearance that I ended up in the Order of the Eternal Rose, though I never wanted to be a paladin. It was because of my beauty that an infinite number of suitors have pursued me, all of them confusing simple politeness with hints of affection. But do you know what I really want? I want people to stop treating me like a piece of art. I want them to notice that I'm a person and that I am capable of something more than smiling for paintings where I sit wearing a lacy satin dress holding a basket of peaches in my lap. Is that too much to ask? Okay. Cursed with beauty, huh? All right. Thank you for your honesty. I understand you very well. You're a true friend who I can trust with my life. I'm not going to try and change what you think. Okay. You don't worship any deity. Right. No, I need no guidance from above. I have my own good conscience and my leader's orders to live by. You know, you don't have to follow etiquette and maintain good manners while speaking with me if you don't want to. I'm aware of that. But I'm sure you understand that I am what I am, and that's how I was brought up, first by my parents and then by the mentors of the Order. Besides, I was born to a noble family. I rather enjoy the idea that my manner of speech differs a bit from the common language of my peasantry. You just can't imagine how many social climbers have bowed politely the moment I open my mouth. Not going to try and compliment her beauty. I don't think she'd like it. So eager to follow my orders. Why? What do you mean, why? I follow your orders. I've joined your campaign because I have faith in you. I believe in your intentions to be noble, though they may not always turn out as you planned. You're my commander. Your orders are law. It's my duty to follow them. Well, so long as you don't decide to order me to do something that's absolutely dishonorable, but that would never happen, I hope. All right. Very much about law, huh? All right. Cool. Let's get out of here. We got stolen lands to explore.
Follow my lead.
All right, looks good. Got 2 more spots open. All right, so we've got Fangberry Cave over here. We've got the Thorn Ford where the bandits have a camp over here. The actual Stag Lord gonna be like way down here. I know that from, like I said, running the adventure. And there should be like a temple in here somewhere. All right. Knock out the Fangberries first. We've got 88 days and 6 hours to take care of the Stag Lord and get back to Oleg's. Bitter rival. Meet with Tartuccio in the Stolen Lands. We don't really know where he is, though. I don't know if we run into him before we get to, like, the Sycamore, the Mites, and the Kobolds' little war. Netflix and chill. Absolutely. let's head towards this first, I guess. We don't have to go to the bandit camp first. Let's start trying to hear as much as we can. Who's this? A jittery old man in squalid clothing shuffles up to you. His gray hair is unkempt. He continually clenches and unclenches his wrinkled, freckled hands. When he stops and looks up at you, his eyes widen and he tugs at his beard. Remus. Strange weather. Invisible fog creeping out of the woods. Soars beyond the sky, obscures the sun and moon. Strange. The old man shakes his head, his eyes shifting about seemingly at random. I don't like this old man. Looks like the kind you can cast the evil eye. Who are you? The old man freezes for a moment. Remus, but that won't help with the fog. What are you doing here? The old man raises a thick eyebrow curiously. I do nothing. Breathe, walk, observe. The fog looks visible enough to me. I see more than ever. I have never seen so much before. The old man wipes his hand across his face and sighs wearily. Someone must look and no one else can. Invisible fog. Does that mean you can find your way through it? The fog is wrong. It hinders your legs, not your sight. I wish not to try. Okay, I guess I should probably go. The old man stares at you intently. You hasten? You should. Your rival wastes no time. He races, but in another direction. He searches for power. He'll find it. You mean Tartuccio? The old man tugs his beard again. He's not tall, but he wants to climb high. Beside him are those who could stand against him. And yet, they might yet still. What power is he searching for? Someone else is old, but forever young. That which was taken from another. That which gave joy and now gives death. Can you tell me where he is? He is in an old tomb. South of the trading post. Ancient tomb has been revealed. Well, thanks. The old man nods. So, how do you know we're rivals? I don't know. I see. You can choose where you set your eyes usually, but you can choose you can choose where you set your eyes usually, but can you choose what they see? All right, well, best not to linger. See you later. The old man turns and walks away slowly, muttering softly. Once stolen, the land should be reclaimed. Once reclaimed, bound with the claimer shall it be. Bound, merged, joined, and unbreakable ties, claiming the land, claiming its pain, claiming its death. Well, he's fun. Crazy old man named Remus. See, he marked it on the map, right? Here we go. Ancient tomb. A mound with a small barrow inside. The stolen lands are rich with traces of long-gone settlements and ruins of ancient civilizations. Almost every year, an accidental landslide exposes a door to an ancient tomb or the foundation of some destroyed temple. This location is a prime example of this. Okay. Continue where we were going. Okay. Looking for a cave, right? This must be it here.
In due time.
Spiders. I was expecting a swarm when he gave us the alchemist fire, to be honest. Alright, we won't be able to use days on these. We need to get the feat that gives your pet extra levels for when you're multi-classing so we can catch the Smilodon up with our party's level. This is a morale bonus. The bless isn't going to stack with the bard, right?
They go down!
A calculated risk.
Ooh. Ooh, another one from the south. We got the perfect person for that. We use him once a day, I guess.
Do not falter!
Serves you right.
Oh, these guys have poison.
This will hurt.
Oof. Got our fort safe against the poison.
Onwards! Ha!
You deserved it.
That is not far.
Okay. Check our pet here. What'd you get from that poison? That's power attack. Was it just damage poison? Alright. Hey, Kobold? Mage armor? That's me.
I am prepared.
I figure out which Smilodon's mine.
Ready for anything?
One that has power attack. Okay.
As it should be. All according to plan.
Here we go. Okay. So many spiders. Oh, thanks for the free full attacks. This one? Or that one works too.
Stay behind me.
Let's try this way.
Bring it.
Any last wishes?
Failed another poison save. What does it say about this? Oh no, we succeeded. Okay, good.
Let us strike as one.
This should do it.
Okay. There's our fang berries.
In
What else
due
we
time.
find here? There's the swarms that we need, the spider swarms.
No mistakes.
Here I am. See.
That's why we.
Tear
No,
them
no, not you by
apart!
yourself.
I am your shield.
That's why we needed the. Are they even gonna be able to hurt this thing? Probably not, right? Probably immune to physical. They're diminutive. Good, it does. Yeah, immune. We still gotta kill these guys though. And we'll get the alchemist fire after the other ones. Rolled a 1. Unfortunate. Missed again. These are hard to hit.
They go down!
There we go. Let's see, hit it. And stay spread out so they can't hit all of us at once, hopefully. And there we go. Lindsay, that's how you do it.
A calculated risk.
Okay. Another one.
Bring it!
Try to use some magic on it, I guess. Still only did one, damn. God, swarms suck. Oh, minus strength. He sickened or something? Nauseated, okay. Shit. I don't know if ear piercing scream works because it targets like one creature.
This is where I step in.
That's something. We have these little spells. Do we have anything bigger? We got one more Alchemist Fire. Let someone else use that. He actually has spells. We'll just go with Ray of Frost. It's like one person that, I mean, let's see if it works. Yes. Back up. It's not right next to Lindsay.
Tear them apart! Do not falter!
Nice. That the swarm. Shit. Oh, it took 5 damage. Nice. From the fire. That's helpful. Are these ones dead? I thought these were alive. Okay. Why it's not nearly as bad as I thought. Use another Alchemist Fire with Lindsay.
Enemy approaching.
Oh God. 2 more swarms? This is a problem for our our level. It's like physical people can't hurt them.
They go down!
Yeah, it's immune. I thought it would be. Worth a try. Nauseated. Not you, the oh, I was trying to hit the spider. Cool.
Onwards! Bring it!
Damn it. Ship acid flasks, I guess. I don't want those for trolls, but we gotta do something. Okay. nothing she can do to help, I don't think. We can throw this, I guess. Nope, can't help. Spread out. Lost another 2 strength. Down to 5. It doesn't have a spell that hurts it. She can heal, but it's going to kill us with strength damage. Is there a spell she can cast from a scroll, maybe? Magic missile work? I don't think it should, but well, I'll try it. Use magic device check failed. Was he nauseated? Shit. Not much we can do. Cast resistance. How much health does this thing have? It still has a lot. It's immune to magic missile. Yeah, because it's hardest to one creature. It. I don't know if we can kill it. We need to run, maybe.
This was not part of the plan.
Excuse me.
Tear them apart!
Oh, they're immune. That's what I thought. You hit 0 hit points. Okay, yeah. Peace.
This was not part of the plan.
Yes.
Is it 4 strength? He's still nauseated. No, leave him alone.
Oh,
We're gonna have to reload a save. We just ran out of ways to hurt them. No.
oh.
He's still nauseated, so he can't get away from it.
Protect me, please.
Means it automatically hits. every time you go into it or it gets onto you.
I should withdraw for a time.
Damn it. It nauseated him again. It's over. We need more. We need more alchemist fire. We can grab the fang berries at least. We just need to come back later and finish looting the cave.
Done.
Hello.
To victory.
This should do it.
Tear them apart.
Wanted to lose it down.
Serves you right.
Let us strike as
Sneak
one.
attack.
Calculated risk.
They go down.
Okay.
In due time. That is not far.
Deer.
We will.
We can kill the deer too. Let's go deer hunting.
This will hurt.
You deserved it.
Do not falter.
Okay. There's something else down here. What's this? Is it a little dead kobold or something? Okay. So we have to come back here later and check out that cave. We got the fang berries, so let's go ahead and get them back because he said they spoil. I don't know where that was, but I'm glad it tells me. Restoration, that would help with the poison. Okay. Go ahead and turn that in and we can rest here. Those tasks yours. Here are the berries you're looking for. After a quick glance at the basket, Boken grabs a fistful of berries and shoves them in his mouth. A smile of delight brightens his face. Ah, fangberry, so fresh. You've been good to an old man. Thank you. Here, take these potions. If you need more, feel free to return. They even give you a discount. All right. What are the fangberries for? Truth be told, as I've gotten older, I've kind of gotten particular, and my appetite's almost gone. Everything I eat is practically tasteless to me now. I can barely force myself to swallow a bite. Only thing I still taste is the fangberries, so I add them to my porridge or to a roast meat. I even add them to my potions. When I ran out of fangberries, I stopped eating entirely. Svetlana tried to help me, the dear. She baked pies for me, cooked me fish soup and stewed venison. I just couldn't eat any of it. I was desperate. Those damn spiders had sucked the last bit of joy out of my life. If not for you, I'd pretty much have starved to death, miserable to the end. Okay. I need to grab some more of these alchemist fire. They're 15 each. This one to cure mod. We can keep that. Oh. I got more alchemist fire if we want to head back there. Go ahead and rest here while we're at it. Maybe go to that ancient tomb. Well, I mean, we could go back to the cave. I don't know. We had the alchemist fire. We could take care of it right now. How are we doing on time? Like, how long did it take to go that and back? Because that was like really short, right? I think we're gonna be fine. We'll just... Maybe we should head back here and finish this, and we'll start just clearing like this part north of the river. I know there was some loot at the back of that cave behind those last set of spiders.
As it should be.
Let's see what's up here. There might be more swarms over here too.
In due time.
Nothing on these bodies. Okay. Just the one swarm, right? And they're gonna come to us a bit. Let's do this. Just wait here for now. Try and get away from that. I can draw it up there, maybe. No. Good start. Very good start. Nice. Okay. Is there another one or is that it? Oh, there's another one up there. Okay. And over here, there's two more. Shit. Is this a different makeup than last time? I thought there was only one extra one. All right. They're going the other way. Yeah, it's immune. All right. Well, the Smilodons are giving them a chunky target to go sit on, at least. So we can AoE both of them, hopefully. Let's 5-foot step away and have all the humans join in the fire throwing. Okay, just one. One. There we go. One down? I think it's just one left. We can finish it off, Lindsay. No. Okay, didn't do that much that time. It's rolling so low. Everybody has to stay on swarm duty until these things are dead. There we go. We're good. All right. Finally.
Any last wishes?
That's enough of those guys. What do we get? An orc double axe. A magical orc double axe. +1. Potion cure mod. Some coal. And a masterwork dagger. Well, that's some money. Let's see. Is there anything else down here? Okay, I think we're good. It looks like that's everything. So maybe we'll head to that. Well, I think we'll just keep searching kind of around the map. I think we have enough days. We can be pretty thorough. How are our pets doing? Doesn't show the pets in the bar unless you go in the menu. They could use some healing.
Adventures call to them.
Yes. Yes.
All right, much better. We don't have any cleric right now, so we don't have like AoE healing. All right, I think we'll just continue down this way. And this way. Two Rivers Field. A quiet and unremarkable area not far from the confluence of the Crooked River and the Shrike River. No major roads cross the area and travelers are rare. All right, let's check it out. Boggart.
Enemy approaching.
We've got boggarts. Frog people. Yeah, let's go ahead and Constitution up. Do our bard thing. I think we're doing good there.
Let's try this way.
We'll save. I don't think anybody got scared by that, right? I don't think we need to waste rage on this guy. He's almost dead already. What's he looking like? Is this a level 3? He's level 3, yeah. And Yeah, 3 humanoid, 1 warrior. So he's got like a warrior level. He's not a pushover at level 2. But he took some damage there. She did 16 to him.
Onwards!
He's got our entire melee squad on him at once though, so I think we'll be okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can daze him. He is humanoid, right? Nice. And just annihilate him then. That'll do. Some point might start not taking stuff that's not at least masterwork.
All according to plan. Focus on the goal.
Where is right there? Wolf. All right. Sneak attack. Nice. Out of combat.
Follow my lead.
Making sure I had everybody selected. Ooh, a trap. All right, Lindsay. Someone has a camp up here.
Applause, please.
In due
Oh, jeez.
Your attention.
It's just
It was almost
not
too
my
late.
lucky day. Anything else?
Is there another one? Yeah, there is.
Applause.
Thoroughly trapped. Is there
please.
one over here? Ooh, something hidden though. Rude. And a magic short spear +1. Roll a hurricane bow. Ancient coin. All right. Interesting. Got a ways to go before we're at level 3.
That is not far.
Another wolf. That 5-footed? Yeah, okay. Can't wait till we get pounds. It's level 7 though. Be a while. We haven't put mage armor on yet.
This should do it.
Bring it!
This is where I step in.
Damn, Lindsay. Is there more? Yeah, there is. Went straight for the sorcerer.
Stay behind me!
A calculated risk. Tear them apart!
Nice. Okay. Wonder whose little campsite this is.
As it should
We
be.
got more of them. Three. Put mage armor on them so they are a lot harder to hit.
Let us strike as one!
This will hurt.
Yeah, they're very hittable right now. They don't need to be. I don't need to grease them or anything.
Serves you right.
They go down!
And she does some damage. Alright, and now they die. Smile it on full attacks.
Do not halt that.
And sneak attack. Really glad we put that on Val. It makes her so much stronger. Alright.
No mistakes.
Don't hesitate.
What troubles you?
Ready for anything?
Okay. Ooh, got another boggart.
Onwards!
Nice. Try the croak again. No luck.
You deserved it.
Let's try this way.
Damn, all the misses.
Stay behind
Oh, I miss
me.
again.
Bring it!
Yes. The spear's not worth it, but we'll take the money.
All according to plan.
Another boggart. You just stand there and take it.
Tear them
Prize round, I guess. Oh, there's a trap there.
They go down!
Any last wishes?
He's already dazed. He's already lost his turn from dazed. Let's try and do it again. Yeah, nice. Now he's dead. Okay.
I see something.
Do you know?
Applause, please.
Hello. Nice stuff. That's just about everything. Here's where we came in. There's 2 spears on the ground, but that's that. Okay.
In due
Oh,
time.
loot XP. Worth it. Let's go. Just gonna clear all this stuff off our lands. Go this way. We can go that way. All of these, there was no turn that way. So where would this go? Dead end? Oh. High ground. This resource that isn't in your lands, you cannot be claimed. So that's something we can claim in the once we have a kingdom, I guess. Some kind of defensive. An old outpost. Okay. Kingdom resource high ground. Well, it's good to know it's there. That's why we're exploring everything. We're gonna need to for later. Nettles Crossing. Okay. Can hit this up. This likely just connects back to here, I'm guessing. We should go check. If it does, then this whole area is kind of explored, although there's a little chunk on the map there, but there don't seem to be a way to get there, at least at the moment. All right, let's check out Nettles Crossing. Maybe a way across the river. Although I'm remembering Nettles Crossing was a broken crossing with a ghost at it that has a quest for you, I think, in the written adventure. $5 coins to cross the river.
Follow my lead.
Small house burned down a dozen years ago. Do we can find anything in here? Yeah.
Would you look at that?
Hello. Okay.
What's that?
Anything else?
Ooh. Ring of protection. 200 gold. Let's see. Maybe give that to a Miri. Gracie's really low. Speaking of low AC, how big is this map? I don't know that we're gonna have a fight here.
That
We
is not
might.
far.
Let's cast
I am prepared.
mage armor on our cats. Can I cast it on the one that isn't mine? I should be able to, right? It's just a touch spell. Yeah. Cool. That ought to help make... I mean, they're already really good, but that'll make them a lot better. Alright, this will be the undead that has a quest, right? Yeah, Davik Nettle. The corpse's face is bloated from being so long in the water. The stench from his toothless mouth is so foul that your eyes begin to water. The hand clenching his sinister-looking spear is covered with scabs. Suddenly you feel faint, as if a cold, wet hand is placed heavy on top of your head. Wet hair sticks to skin and trickles the icy cold water run down your face and shirt. The hoarse whisper rises from inside your head. There you are. Who are you? Davik Nettle. Storm of bright images flashes before your eyes a long time ago. This person, then a living man, came here from Brevoy, constructed a rope bridge, built a house, and lived in it, collecting payment for those who crossed the river. How did you die? You see a vision of a lovely spring day. Sunbeams shine warm against your cheek. 3 men approach the house by the bridge, one of them wearing an antlered helm. Stag Lord. Angry faces, a quarrel, the glint of an unsheathed sword. Suddenly the Stag Lord's greedy eyes are twisted by surprise. The master of the house has unleashed his hounds. A burning smell stirs. You awake to the sound of loud barking. Flames are crawling up the walls, the sound of breaking glass, the bitter cold night air, and you're outside the house, and something is wrong. An arrow strikes deep in your shoulder. You hear the guffaw of 10 throats. You run, already in the middle of the bridge. The man in the antlered helm cuts one of the ropes. An ear-splitting scream fills the air. What do you want from me? You see a vision of a man wearing an antlered helm. You hear the muffled groan, and the helm drops to the ground with a loud thud. Your hands are covered in hot blood. Too much blood. Death to the Stag Lord. You don't hate it when someone asks you to do something you're going to do anyway. Makes me want to do nothing, just to spite them. Okay. Very well. I shall meet your vengeance upon the Stag Lord. I mean, I was going to do it anyways. The drowned man who's been sitting motionless nods his head. Come later. Take spear. So are we get our spear as a reward? Sounds good. Check out the crossing, see if there's anything else we missed here. Here's the posts once held a rope bridge. Where's matchup? Oh, hello.
Interesting.
One of those coins. Okay. I think that's all we got here. Probably a waste of mage armor because no fight, and then it'll wear off before we get somewhere else, probably. Oh well. Better safe than sorry. So we can't cross here until that gets... Maybe we can fix it once we have a kingdom. So we could continue down this way, or we can go up here, check that this is what it seems to be, and then start trying to loop our way towards this ancient tomb where apparently not Irvedi. Tartuccio is. Hello. Go this way first. Okay. So this is what we thought it was. We have 3 different ways to go here. 4 if you count this, actually. 5 if you count this. So let's go this one. It likely connects there. Not sure how long we've been traveling. We might need to rest soon. We assume this connects, but we haven't actually connected it. Same with this, right? Random encounter. Kobolds. This should go quick.
This is where I stand.
Roll a 1. It's just 2 kobolds. I don't know if you count that as accosted. This one's a kobold sentinel. He's got 2 levels of fighter. The other one's just warrior. Warrior is like the cheap NPC version of fighter. It's not as good. So these kobold sentinels are kind of like the tankier kobolds, basically. If you look at them, they got 18 hit points and a 14 AC, whereas like a regular kobold is 11 AC and only 6 hit points. So like they're significantly tankier, but they're still just kobolds.
Let us strike as
Nuke
one.
attack. And Amiri, can you charge this one? Finish him. Oh, I rolled a 1.
This should do it.
All right. Well, that was 2 kobolds. Not exactly a hard random encounter. So let's move on. All right, we should rest. Let's make camp. Might need to start buying some rations. We only have 1. You suck at stealth. Let's switch you guys around. So we can maintain armor, inspire competence, or sharpen weapons. +1 bonus to saving throws all day. Whereas if you're over here, not sure what this does. Let's see. +2 competence bonus on the camp duties. Oh, okay, so she makes everybody else better at doing their camp stuff. We need more party members. Gives us +1 circumstance bonus to AC in the first battle within 12 hours. And you give us +1 damage in the first battle within 12 hours. All right.
You're always the first to get into fights, as if there are no fighters in the party except you.
Why not? I know there are others, but it's the custom. The best fighter is always in the front row.
Well, we can't cook and we can't hide, but we hunted well. And we found the ancient tomb. Ooh. Hello. All right, we're gonna want some spells in here, so let's shield up our Smilodons. This lasts only a round per level, so we'll hold off on that.
In due time.
Oh, Harem's here. A gnome in gaudy purple garb seizes your attention. Of course, the scoundrel Tartuccio, who you know from your time in Restov, the vile gnome, is standing on a small hill, expressing his discontent in every way he can muster.
Let me guess, you're still dawdling. Should I make some tea in the meantime? Bake a pie, perhaps? Plant a small garden and harvest some cherries? Perhaps you'd be more comfortable wearing fool's caps and colored trousers. Then at least I'd be able to sell tickets. Come one, come all! Feast your eyes upon the slowest and the most ridiculous buffoons in Golorian.
Why hurry? The same end awaits us all.
Maybe we can get Harm to switch sides. We need a cleric.
Hold your tongue,
Or Jathal.
gnome. I can hardly tell your twaddle from the buzzing of a fly.
Quickly now, if we don't find that.
Ooh, we can try and diplomance one of
someone
them.
else might seize it. Someone who's standing over there watching you right now, you fools!
Tartuccio turns his angry gaze upon you. He nods to his guard to draw their weapons. Jathal's cooler, but Harem's alignment matches ours better, and he's a cleric. We eventually get both of them, probably. All right, Harem, I'd be happy to see you among my companions. Your faith does not oblige you to follow fools and liars like Tartuccio.
There is as much vanity in your words as in the words of all who have not seen the wisdom of Grotus. Yet you seem a worthier leader than the arrogant Tartuccio. Perhaps in serving you, I shall open your eyes to the teachings of my faith.
There we go.
I see my magnificent rival will stop at nothing, even at stealing the servants of his enemy. Let us see if your fools are even more useless than mine. Draw your swords and cover my retreat.
So we can't get both of them. At least not yet. But it looks like Harem. Well, he's not in the party yet, but at least he's on our side. He's a guest. It looks like we can attack Jathal or Tartuccio. They're not actually in the turn order either. Interesting. There's one over here. Nice. Cast enlarge person on who? Oh, okay. On the archer? It doesn't help a archer very much. I don't want to daze this one because I actually want him to walk out here. Daze this guy. Nice. All right, Harem, what are you gonna do? You take that guy out? Wait. All right, let's get Valerie over here.
Do not falter.
I should have raged. Oh well. Probably would have killed him if I raged. Alright. You hurt my cat. Now you die. Oh, this one too? No? Yes? Yes. Nice. They're not even out of the, they're just slowly getting out of the room. Large person makes me an easier target. It's almost dead.
Serves you right.
Move into the room. I'm not worried about that guy actually. Let's I can't reach that one. Alright. Phase him.
Onwards.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Or you're dead.
Bring it!
Oh, the dodge. My cat is hurt. Days. Nice. Kill him, please. Oh, bless. I mean, you could have killed him, though. All right.
Stay behind me.
Lee, give him an extra turn.
And will be definitely
Tear them apart.
I don't think bless stacks with Lindsay, anyways. Oh, yeah, you're really dead. All right, we got one guy left. Way the hell over there.
A calculated risk.
Aaron just about died. Hey, now he joins the team. All right. Nuts. Got a magic longsword +1. A scorched fragment of a necklace. Item bears a trace of lost power since you found a shard of a destroyed artifact. You find all the fragments, an artisan with enough skill could restore it. Okay. Okay. Seems from afar to be but cracks in the stone, but it turns out to be a faded image of a sun. A grinning jackal's skull has recently been scratched on top of the image. Closer inspection, one can discern the outline of a head with a single eye. Judging from the outline, this bas-relief was once depicted the sun and moon. Now it's almost completely eroded. Image carved on the stone is almost completely worn away under the ages. One can still distinguish a sickle, a sword, and a skull with a single eye socket. Covered with the coin. Alright, let's get everybody in the middle. Let's work Harem into our lineup here. He took the place of one of my cats. I mean, he goes in front of the casters, but like behind the frontliners. Like, I don't know, let's put him here. Alright. We need to level up Harem. He is a cleric. What else do we know about him? He's got touch of chaos. What god is he? Was Gore? I don't know. Chaos domain, destruction domain. A destructive smite. Morale bonus to damage equal to half your level in the class that give you access. Chaos gives you touch of chaos. Oh, it gives you disadvantage. Nasty. Alright, so he's just a straight cleric right now. His stats, he's got 16 con, 18 whiz, 14 strength, abysmal dex. Be good to get him some heavy armor. Hard to build a cleric good. Okay, Claire, thanks for hanging out, man. Probably just stick with cleric for now. He's chaotic neutral, huh? We could go like Mystic Theurge with them. Like Cleric is cool because they get divine spells. It's a little boring. If we went like Cleric and there's a wisdom based sorcerer, I think. Right? For this one? Yeah, from insight rather than force of personality. So there's a wisdom based sorcerer. We go Cleric, wisdom based sorcerer into Mystic Theurge. You just need second level of each of them. And then you'll learn both classes. We could do. We need to get at least Cleric level 3 to get second level spells. And then Sorcerer level 4. Cleric level 3, Sorcerer level 4, and then like Mystic Theurge 10, we'd be like level 17 and have effectively 14 levels of Sorcerer and 13 levels of Cleric as far as like spells. That could be cool. Yeah. All right. Well, let's keep on with Cleric right now. Were there any skills required for Mystic Theurge? I don't think there are. Oh, religion and arcana. That makes sense. He's gonna suck at persuasion. We need religion, we need arcana. Other than that, I guess maybe just perception. You'll have high wisdom. We need to get religion and arcana up to at least 3 for the thing, but we'll have plenty of levels to do that. And we keep perception maxed out because he's going to be the best perception in the party. Okay. And that's all there is to it for that level. Let's see. Abandon hope and embrace the inevitable end. That's this kind of speech that Harem's companion must endure every single day. We read this the other day. We need to heal this one. Is this one here, right? Hey, well, we have a new healer. No. Don't cast bless. I was trying to do that. Oh well. Cool. I'll do spellbook. Alright, let's see. We get something other than bless. We get Bane. We're not going to need bless with Lindsay in the party. Divine favor. Shield of faith. Well, Shield of Faith lasts. Minutes per level. Yeah, let's get Shield of Faith. We'll grab a Bane. Might be good to have like Unbreakable Heart or something. Is enlarged person cleric? I guess that's arcane. Protection gives deflection bonus, which we don't have right now. My protection from evil. Let's go with that for now. Guidance, resistant, light, virtue. Okay. Who's our first prepared caster? Apparently he has destructive smite. Touch of chaos. Alright. Let's see, let's follow after them. Oh, hello. Oh.
All according to
That's a
plan.
way out, but there's a secret door here. More traps, maybe? Yeah. Oh,
I'm sorry.
oops. But it didn't hurt very much. Bas Relief of the sun along eroded, the outlines of 4 strange creatures have been carved over it. Some stuff, that's it. I guess they just left through the other exit. Follow after him. How sweet the first breath of fresh air after the stale, damp stuffiness of that tomb. Before stretched an unending health, replete with replete with hills and gullies and patches of low shrubs. Already the trail of Tartuccio and his companions had gone cold. But we would not give up so easily. Whether the trail cold or not, it was one we had to follow. Oh, alas, no matter how long we searched the wavy sea grass, we could not divine the way which Tartuccio had gone. Despite our resolution, this time we had to taste defeat. That sucks. Reload the save and try it again. We just saved, right? Could try that nature check because we could definitely pass it. We have nature. Bad luck. Is that before we came in here? Yeah, it was.
What's that?
Maybe we won't set off the trap this time.
It's just not my lucky day. I failed. I'm sorry.
The DC 15. No, we got a 15 as a 17. Okay, so we got to roll a 9 or better. Got a 60% chance to pass it. Come on. All right. So just going out here is going to trigger that check. Let's quick save. And try it again. Yeah! Succeeded at lore nature check. No blade of grass was bent. Must have had long enough to straighten them back up, since whoever last passed through these dry earth preserved the print of little shoes. Our eyes to the ground, we followed the trail. We walked and walked until finally we came to a huge gully. A dried up bed of river of yore. But what's this? At the edge of the grass was tramped down and the soil turned up in claw prints. Lots of them. We stumbled upon a fresh battlefield. And here the trail split. One set of footprints walked away from the battlefield and down into the gully, and the brave footprints that faced down their enemies followed the path along its edge. We tried to imagine who or what left those claw marks. We had to roll a 6. The claw marks were not deep. The attackers were small and lean, and more creatures walked into 2 legs. Finally, the form of the prince left no doubt in our minds. We'd stumbled upon kobold lands. Any trace of magic in the surroundings? We discovered traces of a spell, apparently from the illusion school of magic, near where the lonely trail descended into the gully. We could follow the bigger trail, or we could follow the single set of footprints. Is it around the gully or down into the gully? Maybe we want to go down into the gully. The way down was steep, and it took some time to reach the bottom. Walking on the loose soil was difficult, but the clawed footsteps were easy to spot. The bottom of the gully went downhill deeper and deeper, and finally the footprints turned, whirling up the steep slope and disappeared at the gully's edge. We couldn't but admire the animal agility and clever claws of the creature we were following. The slope before us was as tall as 2 men and ended at a hanging crest. Climbing such a slope would be no easier than climbing a sheer wall. However, the long, steady-looking roots struck out at the ground from the top. Ooh. Mobility. Alright, we only need to roll a 4 to make this. There was one brave hero among us who decided to try his luck and climb the root. After tugging on the root, Lindsay took a deep breath, grabbed it with both hands, and began the difficult ascent. Pushing with her feet against the slope and grabbing the root with both hands, she climbed higher and higher. Only her heavy breathing and the faint creaking of the root broke the deadly silence, and suddenly dust poured down from the top of the slope, and the root began to slide from the ground. Keeping her wits, Lindsay shifted her weight to her legs and froze, and after a tense moment she continued her journey. As soon as she had reached the top of the slope, after catching her breath, she lay on the ground and offered her hand to help the next of us up. After climbing out of the gully one by one, we easily found the clawed footprints again and moved forward. The air grew tense. We sensed we were approaching our target, and our intuition proved correct. I mean, we would have missed all this if we had not made that nature check. Like, it just took us back out to the map when we failed it. Now we're somewhere else. These guys still have... They still have mage armor for another 2 hours. Nice. Kobold's up here. I can see him. Oh, Tartucci. Okay. This Tartuk.
A dragon, huge, sparkling, flew down to me from the sky and told me a secret. A great relic that will win the kobold's glory is hidden somewhere nearby. Enough of this pitiful existence. Search for it. Search and bring it to me.
Their leader speaks in a suspiciously familiar voice of the gnome Tartuccio. Dragon, glory, dragon. The voices of the kobolds rise in excitement. We know the mites is under the sycamore. Possess the magic treasure, very ancient. Stop deceiving these poor reptiles, Tartuccio.
Who is there? How? Here, you fools. I mean tribesmen. Don't listen to his lies. I shall bring you to glory. Just help me find the relic and stop this trickster.
Okay.
Does it matter?
Well, if only we had a fireball. We don't really have anything in the way of AoE yet. We They have grease. They have little bows. Let's just summon some more people. Work on our numbers. All right. Get our buff on. Move our cleric forward. Good enough. What does Harem's AC look like? 9. Wait, whoa, are you naked, dude? Oh, whoa, well, let's fix that. Crap. We don't have much to give you. We have to go back for this fight. All right.
This should do it.
Alright, we don't control the dog. He should do good work though. Succeeded, damn. Alright, here, I'm just hang back, man. Equip your spear at least or something. We have no armor on us right now. Just stay around if you need to heal. Alright. These are sentinels. The other ones run away.
Tear them apart!
24 damage. Explore the vicinity of the old sycamore. It's better than nothing. Barely. There's an imprint in the ground near the empty chest. It looks like another chest of the same size recently sat beside this one. Alright, let's look around for any secrets. I think Tartuk got away. Makes sense. We shouldn't fight him until, like, the sycamore, right? Oh, here we go. His coins just seem to be hidden everywhere, huh? Oh, just money. The sycamore will probably be a pretty big dungeon.
In due time.
Give the order. I'm listening.
Mushrooms? that's everything. Is the old sycamore going to end up on our map now? It is. Okay, cool. Well, we're at this new area. Cool. That was like our part in the book where we just traveled. So that'll head up to the bandits. This could head down to the sycamore. Interesting. This is still the bitter rival quest. So yeah, explore the old sycamore is the next part. I wonder why this one still has exclamation mark on it and this one doesn't. If I go back, will it? Okay, it just means I hadn't read it yet. Okay. All right, so we got 3 like main ones, and then these are just errands. We did those ones. Svetlana's ring will be with the bandits. The radishes we haven't found yet. The kobolds have them somewhere. Okay, so I think we just keep going with this bitter rival thing. I mean the old sycamore, and we'll swing back around. We'll go to the ford, right? It's at 85 days. We're doing great. So this is for the ford, and this is the sycamore. Sycamore we can do first, probably. Stay on Tartuccio for the moment. These goblins? They are goblins.
A calculated risk.
I let him shoot because I wanted him to get it no way.
Let us strike as one.
Come on, hit him. Aw. Daze this guy.
Serves you right.
Animator did some damage. Alright, more padded armor. Magical stuff. I mean, what do we expect of goblins? I think the random area is going to have much secret stuff hidden in it.
That is not far.
There's a way across the river. I'm not ready to cross the river yet. We got stuff to deal with here. Rat Nook Hill. Well, that looks interesting. We'll check it out tomorrow, guys. It's getting to the end of the day. We're going to call it a night. Thanks for watching. Hit the follow button if you haven't already done it. Twitch will tell you when I'm on. We stream almost every night here on the channel, usually starting around 8 o'clock to around midnight Eastern. You can join our Discord if you want to hang out and chat with us about video games and future plans for the stream and other upcoming games or Baldur's Gate or whatever. But for now, I'm off. So I hope you enjoyed it. See you tomorrow. Good night.